camera keeps shutting off, even though I just charged it for like an hour while I was doing my makeup. So this is the wig, fresh out. It's kind of just like a silvery blonde. It's very pretty. When you're looking for wigs online, if you want them to look more natural, you definitely want them to be a lace front, which just means that everything that's in the front of here is all lace. It's going to be like your most natural parting towards the front of your head. So in order to get my hair prepped and ready for the wig, my hair is a hot mess right now. You just want your hair to be as flat against your head as possible. I usually put it into just 2 braids going down because I'm just going to slick all of the hair that's in the front of my head back, so that the only thing that you can see once I have the wig on is the wig line itself. And since my hair is very dark and the wig is very light, you just want to make sure that like your roots aren't showing at all. 25 minutes later, hair just pinned back. There are different types of caps. Like I said, there's ones that are just like a hole like this, which sometimes is easier. You can literally pull it all the way over your head. This is going to be super attractive, so just get yourself ready. Before I even set that all the way down, I'm just going to take edge control. So I'm just going to push my hair back with the edge control. Like I said, so it's just completely hidden. And I'm getting a facelift as I'm doing this. And then you pull this back down, and then I just usually slide it all the way back. Next we have to cut the lace. It comes with the little straps on the inside. That's just basically how big or small that your head is, depending on the wig manufacturer. Some are smaller than others. The lace is all that we're going to cut. So I definitely want this wig to be shorter than it is. I'm gonna make it like about this short, so when it's straight and all glued down, I like the way it looks. Just gonna brush it out, and I'm gonna make my initial cuts of where I want this hair to lie once it's long, or once I cut it. This will be interesting to try and show. So basically that's just going to be my initial cut, so that once I take it off it'll be even. I'll do it on the head, so the whole thing will be this length, which I think will be very nice for the cut and color. I'm just going to pull it down from the middle so that I can see how far I cut on the other side. So I have a nice guide for myself. I'll be able to start cutting all the way across from here. We want to make sure that we get this lace cut correctly. I'm just going to clip this back. Make sure your ears aren't out. For myself personally, I like to have like just a little bit, like just a tiny, not even a full fingerprint, just a little bit around the lace from where I'm cutting, because I feel like I can get it to blend into my skin a little bit better. So basically I'm just gonna follow the line. And just go all the way around. Now, because this is so thick along here, this is what makes it look really fake. So what we're gonna do is, I'm bald again. We're gonna take tweezers, and this is as cute as it gets, guys. I'm just going to pull, I guess I should do it this way, a little bit of hair away from the hairline forward, and then pluck behind it. So there'll just be like a little bit of hair pulled out, and then I'm going to start plucking in here, and that's just going to give it more of a natural look. You have to be very careful when you're pulling that you don't rip the lace, but I'll just go in there and just start pulling at the hair. So I just kind of like scratch and pull. Alrighty, so once you get it all cut how you want it to be cut, inside there's clips. These clips are gonna go underneath of your hair. So feel for the clip. In order to stick it down right, I'm going to spray it one more time. And then just hit it with the cool on your air dryer. Flip it back. Take the glue spray again. Put it over. Push it against the lace. Take your wrap again. Give it a minute or two. Well, probably like 5. Most synthetic wigs can take up to a decent amount of temperature. I'm not gonna put my heat over like 230. Apparently 250 is the lowest, so 250 it is. That way I can unbump all of this, make sure it sits nicely, and then I'll show you how I make my baby hairs so that it sits better on my face. And this is nice and laid out. Nice. Just take like a fine tooth comb. And you're just gonna pull out this first layer of hair, just so that it's just these little pieces. Pull them down. And then I'm just gonna take away. You can use regular scissors too. This just gives it a more natural finish. So you're just going to be thinning it out so that I can press all these down with edge control like I did on the front. Then just give them, and like in here I'll pluck a little bit, and you can also just dab your foundation in there. So take the same edge control that you had, and you're going to use a comb. I'm just going to push forward onto my face. And a towel over my finger in between. Just shove it all underneath my mouth. And you're just going to pull and swoop. Spray again. And you just sit tied up again. Alright, so take your concealer and you're just going to pop it, foundation, concealer, whichever you have. Probably pen one side.